Hey, what's up? Welcome to season 2 of The Reflection Show. I'm so excited that you're tuning in. Listen, before the show even begins, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you click that button below. There are some awesome stories this season 2 that I'm bringing to your living room, to your cell phone, to your iPad. Hey, it might even be your friend's phone. But I want you to like, comment, and subscribe and get ready to be impacted, influenced, and inspired with these unscripted stories right here on The Reflection Show. I'm your host, Ramsey Rizard. And remember, your experience matters. Let's get into the show. Welcome to The Reflection Show. My name is Ramsey Rizard. We are here every Monday at 8 p.m. on this amazing channel, and I'm so glad that you are able to tune in and be a part of The Reflection Show family. And you know, you never go to the mirror scripted, you always go unscripted. And today, I have a phenomenal guest that I wanted to share on this platform with you, all the way from Tennessee, but he lives in Florida. He's a Florida guy, the one and only Jon.
Well, thank you for having me.
What's up, Jon?
Not much.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling a little tired. This is around my bedtime, but yeah.
Well, I'm grateful to have you on the show and just be able to share some knowledge, some words of wisdom. You know, everyone don't know who you are, Jon. Tell everybody who you are and what you do.
I'm the president of a company called Espaces. We're based out of Nashville, Tennessee, but we ventured into Orlando here in the last, I think we opened January 4th. But I did the project about 4 years ago, before it was ever, that tower was the new SunTrust Plaza Lincoln Tower. I signed that deal about 4 years ago, so I've seen it. I was there when we shoveled the dirt and everything. Wow. But yeah, now we're open, and I spend a lot of time down here, and we're looking to grow several more places in Florida.
And what is eSpaces? What do eSpaces provide?
You know, we are a professional work environment. It's, you know, most people know of WeWork or a Regis, that type of deal. We are a little bit different model. We've got 30,000 square feet, private offices for one person, teams of 10, meeting rooms that can hold 150 people, all kinds of startups, attorneys, wealth managers, any type of company you can think of, they use us.
I've been to eSpaces. It's also a place for creatives. If you are a creative, you need to check out eSpaces. If you are an entrepreneur, The Reflection Show sponsors eSpaces by saying, you need to be there. I'm a part of Pop-Ups, one of the partners, and let me tell you, we have an incredible time there. But Jon, that's not where your life began. How did you know that you would be where you are today? And how did you see yourself getting there? What did you do?
Well, I definitely didn't know that I'd be.
That was a tricky question.
You know, I kind of grew up. My father was a landscaper. My mother worked at it's called Movie Gallery. It was kind of before Blockbuster.
Yes.
But great parents. You know, their whole life was me, and my sisters. They took care of us, and you know, honestly, I always had a passion for business. I can remember always loving New York City, thinking that I was going to be in some big tower, wearing a suit and everything, and you know, that wasn't quite my path, but I always loved business. I loved the idea of, you know, teams working together and producing something. I didn't know what it was going to be, but you know, honestly, how I got here was just hard work, and you kind of end up, people give you opportunities and you capitalize on them, and then that goes somewhere else, and then as you get older, start things that you're really passionate about start showing to yourself. You know, I started to realize the things I really like to do and some of the things I didn't like to do. And honestly, people gave me opportunities.
So what are some failures that you encountered growing and becoming the Jon that you are today?
Man, I mean, lots. I realized that what I'm good at is sales. I enjoy being with people. What I'm not good at is I'm not the best at the day-to-day stuff. You know, I'm not an operations guy. we hire somebody for that because that's just not my strength. I'm not like you. I'm not very creative either. I don't see a lot of the creative things, but I have a incredible passion for connecting people. Like when I met your company, Pop-Ups, just thinking about who you could work with, who y'all could be partners with inside of Espaces, and just helping people grow. I truly enjoy, setting people up with other companies, how they can do business together, and because it's relationships. Everything in business is a relationship, in my opinion.
And what do you value about relationships?
The fact that you get to know somebody. It's at least we've tried this at Espaces, is to keep all relationships real, right? There's some business relationships that don't feel real. It's kind of a business relationship. I don't value those. I value relationships where people care about each other and want to, just like Pop-Ups, we want y'all to grow. We want you to be successful. You want Espaces to grow and be successful. And that's it's not because we're, just having to do that. It's because we genuinely want that.
Right.
And so, those are the things that I enjoy.
And that's pretty dope because, it kind of reminded me back to when you and I were having a conversation, how you grew up. Relationship was the first thing you encountered. It taught you how to be the best version of yourself by serving other people. We were talking about that earlier today about a great leader is a leader that serves, right?
100%.
And without serving, then you won't know the needs of those that's in front of you. So you're married, you got a beautiful family. What is that like as an entrepreneur, as a visionary, as a business guy? What is that like? How do you balance your family and what you do today?
Being a leader at the home, at your house, is by far the most serving thing you'll ever do in your life. And I fail at it daily. Learning to serve your wife and your daughter, and that's a full-time job, right? And then they deserve it. They deserve it more than your job does.
Right.
So as much as I love business and I love, being out and connecting with people and doing that type of stuff, I have to make a choice to spend time with my family and raise my little girl and be a good husband to my wife, because they deserve that more than they deserve how well Espaces is doing.
Because, we live in a culture where everybody's chasing the bag. Everybody's chasing that success, but not many are focused on building their home. Why do you think it's a necessity to build a home? What quality does it bring to your business endeavors?
It's everything. I mean, it all starts at home. Everything I do now, especially I've got a 3-year-old little girl. My life has completely changed because of her. Thinking about, setting her up for success and just how I want her to see her father, and have people in the community what they say about her father, because I am around a lot of people that we work with, and I want her to be proud of me, not because any financial success. I mean, that thing's great. Those are important, right? We've got to take care of we're called to take care of our families.
Right.
I've got to do that, but she doesn't care about how much money we have right now. She cares that, I come home and we go and play on the slide together, or that I treat her mother right, or that I treat her right, and
so it's for you, it's more of a legacy. It's more leaving an example of a good character, a great character as a father, as a husband, to be able to serve your wife and daughter. Because a girl and your wife, woo, John, that's a lot. A lot of emotions, a lot of time, just being able to, okay, you lay down your daughter, now you have to serve your wife. That's a lot of time. How do you balance yourself? How do you pretty much handle your mental health?
I don't know that I do it great right now. I mean, we've only been married coming up on 5 years. I fail at that a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of times when we put the little girl down and I just want to go to bed. Yeah. And, and that's something that you have to really grow and learn to do. And she'll help, my wife will help me get there too. But yeah, mental health to me is, I know there's certain things that I need. I need to be able to work out in the mornings. There's certain things that I've learned, that'll help me become better. But I go do that at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't take away from time with my daughter or whatever it is for that personal need. So, that's one of the things, is learning about what I need in life, what my wife needs. And then also, it's the peace of mind of not chasing things anymore for the most part.
Yeah, being faithful, being committed. Because I think that's a big part of us men in our nature, right? We always feel like we have to chase things without realizing that can become a negative habit if we are not careful. You're married, you're chasing other things. You're in business, you're chasing other things. That could be the very distraction that does not allow you to see the fullness of the vision.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the most important thing is what I'm learning right now. And the most important thing is not how much money we make at the end of the day. That's an important thing, but it's not the most important thing. What is important right now is that I'm learning how during these kind of infancy stages of our company, it's not infancy, but we've only been around for 10 years. So it's still a new company, but the important part is what I'm learning right now.
And how do you define, you've been through so many trials and errors, but also a lot of great wins throughout your career, your profession, your entrepreneurship career. How do you define success? What does success look like to you?
I honestly think it's just being happy with what you're doing and serving people well. Again, it is important to provide financially for your family and for the families of the people that work for you and for your investors and all those important things. But enjoying the time that you have with, I would have never got to spend this time with you if it wasn't for you. I've become friends with the pop-up team and many other people throughout these spaces, and that's that's important.
That's one thing I can say about you, Jon. Just you and I just being able to dialogue at Espaces have really allowed me to see you for you, right? Because most of the time you see a lot of owners or founders come into something and you don't even get a good morning or a hello. But here you are interacting with us during happy hours, eating empanadas and
too many of them.
Right, right? Some fries, enjoying ginger ale, right? Just having a good time. And I think for me, that is one thing I say, man. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being transparent. Thank you for being authentic. Thank you for uplifting us in a space where even though you were a part of the growth, but you take yourself outside of the growth and you allow other people to grow along with it. And that, man, is incredible. I just want to tell you thank you. So, Jon, there is someone, as we get ready to end the show, there is someone on the other side of that mirror, and they're looking at a reflection of themselves. And they just heard what you said, and that has unlocked some things in their minds to maybe create a better balance in their life today. What words of reflection could you share that can help to inspire them looking in that mirror right there?
Serve people, serve customers, serve your employees, serve everyone, serving them well, because that's the name of the business. It's serving. It all boils down to how you treat people and how you make them feel and how successful they become. So serve them well. Serve them well.
It is important. I remember Jesus said this in scripture. I didn't come to be served. I came to serve. The most profound thing that you can do, and you heard it here from Jon, is serve. Great leaders serve greatly. This is Ramsey Rizard on The Reflection Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would love to give to this platform, go to www.thereflectionshow.com and partner with us. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, your experience matters. You enjoyed that interview, didn't you? Well, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and click on that notification. And remember, your experience matters.